Hi everyone. So we are going to continue from where we stopped last class. This you might be surprised that you are seeing Seaborn models on the screen, right? Okay, so because we just want to digress a little to Seaborn because we are going to be doing what is called binomial distributions, probability distributions, like that, all those kind of statistical distributions, and which we are going to use NumPy to do them. But meanwhile, we are going to plot the graphs. So that's why I want to use Seaborn. You understand? So we're going to do a little lectures Seaborn, just how to install Seaborn, how to use it. So when we come back to it, you understand. But meanwhile, in the future, I'm going to take you full course on Seaborn, and also going to take you full course on Matplotlib, full course on pandas, scikit-learn, TensorFlow, and the rest. But for now, we're going to spend considerable time to just make sure we finish everything about NumPy first. So we want to look at Seaborn models. And what is Seaborn first? That's what we're going to talk about. So Seaborn actually is a visualization tool or visualization package in Python. You understand? So it is actually built on top of Matplotlib. You understand? So it actually Matplotlib can do a whole lot of visualization, but Seaborn is built on top of Matplotlib so that it will enable us to be able to carry out visualization easily and more flexible. It's more flexible compared to Matplotlib, but of course it's not like as if it's a framework for Matplotlib. So that is it. So we're going to look at Seaborn today. So how do you carry on Seaborn? First of all, I said it is built on top of Matplotlib. So you're going to see things like plots, show, all those kind of stuff. So that is under Matplotlib. So let's look at it now and see. Now, the first thing we're going to do is to install. Let's just install Seaborn. You know how to do that? Pip install. Python. This is Python install package. Pip is Python install package. So say pip. Let's just put that exclamation mark so that we just install it there. Pip install Matplotlib. So first of all, install Matplotlib first. So I've already installed it, so it will show requirements or requirements satisfy if I run it now. I've already installed it. So after that, you just run this one. So you also run pip install Seaborn. I already installed Seaborn, but let me just run it so that you see what I'm saying. So I run it now. So it's running Seaborn. It's going to show that requirements satisfy if I've actually installed it to show that means the requirement for Seaborn is already satisfied. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do after it's installed, let me just continue while it's installing. So I say import or I'm going to import Matplotlib. You understand? I say from, so it's showing requirement already satisfied, so you can see it now. So I'm going to delete it. Okay, so from Matplotlib. So I want to first of all, okay, we don't need NumPy, or you can still import NumPy if you want to import NumPy just so, but we're not going to use NumPy. So you say from or I can say okay, import Matplotlib, or import Matplotlib.pyplots. So there's a plotting sub package inside Matplotlib. So it's what we are using now as PL. So this name is quite very long, so we want to shorten it. That's why we rename it as PLT. Okay, so let's import Seaborn now. Import Seaborn as, let's give it a short name, SNS. Okay, popularly everybody do that. Okay, so let me just run it so it show us next line. Okay, now then the thing we're going to do is let's just give a NumPy array, or let me even import NumPy. Let me just import NumPy or okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I need an array really. So let me just import NumPy because I want to use NumPy array. So import NumPy as np. Okay, so after that, let me run it again. So after that, let's now do what? Suggest a range of values, a distribution of values like that, like 0 to 5 or 1 to 5. Okay, so that would be going to be np dot what array. dot array. So array, so just one dimension, right? So let me say 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, square brackets open. Yeah, so let me just let me call it data. Okay, so now we're going to plot our graph. That is what we're going to do right now. So you see S and S, so it's Seaborn now dots. So Seaborn has a lot of options, different kind of plots. So I'm using tab key to be able to give us options. Understand? So maybe I'll have to wait till I'll just show you how it is. So it says SNS. I want to use distribution plot, which is this plot. Understand? So let me just put it there. So we are using what is called sorry, I'm commenting here, distribution plot. Distribution plots. Okay, so it's going to be like something like this, dist plot. Okay, so that's what it's going to be. So SNS, let me just do it again, SNS. So you're going to see right now, so you have a lot of plots here, same as a lot of them. So you see this plot here, this plot, I think this is the same functions. Okay, so let me just do something like this. So I named that one as data. Okay, just give it data like this. Why is it showing it? Okay, so now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm using matplot. So I want to plot it now. I want to plot, where is it? So I'll say plt.show. Let me just show and see what it's going to be. So let's look at it. This not going to be error. I don't want to see error. Okay, so you can see now. So this is distribution plots. You understand? So meanwhile, plt comes from this one, plt. So it's still trying to show, it's built on top of matplotlib. That's why we're using matplotlib show function to display the chart, to show it. So the next thing we're going to see, I just want to show you one of the other plot again, which is KDE, kernel density estimation. So I want to show you that plot. It's more like a normal curve kind of look. Let's just take a look at some of those plots again. Seaborn, SNS dot what, you have bar plots. So let's look at I think, let me see KDE here. KDE. So KDE, we have to KDE directly. It's not like kind again. It's faced off. That's why. Okay, so let's take data here and see what it gives us. So plt dot show. So I just want to show you a whole lot of things that you can do with this guy. Yeah, so you can see now, right? You have a bed curve there. This is what we'll get now. So another stuff, let's just check out that again. SNS dot what again, let me take bar plots. Let me say, so bar plots. Okay, so you have from the bar plot, what do we have? So let's put data there and see. And plt dot show. Okay, plt dot show. So let's look at it now. So you can see bar plot now, it's showing. So we can do a whole lot, maybe pie charts and a lot of them. You can do a whole lot from this. So I just want to show you that you can work with Seaborn alongside with matplotlib and NumPy together. And then we are going back. Next class, we're going to move straight to various distribution, statistical, all those statistical and probability distributions. So I'm going to look at them next class. But we are going to be plotting the graph. That's why I just want to show you how this is done in Seaborn. We're going to use Seaborn and matplotlib alongside. So thank you very much and do have a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you in the next class. Stay tuned.